Do you ever wish that there was a way where you could somehow never pay taxes again? Me too. Well, in this video, I'm making 3 thumbnails for 3 different educational niches on YouTube from 3 random people. So let's freaking go. We're starting with Felix, then Alistair, then William. All right, so Felix helps skinny entrepreneurs gain muscle and become jacked. The idea for the video is how to be consistent with the gym as an entrepreneur. But the thing I want to get out of this is just how to make my packaging so I increase my CTR and get more views. All right, so what I'm going to do is check out his YouTube channel. I've actually been on tons of calls with Felix, so I know what his YouTube channel is. I'm familiar with it. And so what I'm going to work on is the title, first of all, and then we're going to start making the thumbnail, and it's going to be incredible. Let's see. Felix has also sent me some pictures. He's sent me some shirtless pictures. It's not in a weird way, guys. It's in a in a thumbnail way. You know what I mean? But we're going to work on the title first. All right. Let's actually... Let's see. Felix. Here's some pics. All right. 1, 2, 3. That one's pretty crazy. That's a good one. Save image as. Doesn't matter. But basically what I'm going to do almost immediately is expand this image because I like it. But it obviously wouldn't fit in a full thumbnail. And so what you do for that is click edit, click adjust. No, don't fucking click adjust. You click edit, you go over here, you do magic expand, whole page, and you expand that shit, bro. What the fuck? Oh my god, that's kind of fucking creepy as shit. Oh my god, look at that one. What is that guy? All right. So sometimes AI expanding stuff is like very creepy. You know what I just realized? I'm fucking stupid. Okay. What I'm gonna do anyway is probably, like most likely, I'm gonna remove the background. But anyways, I just wanted this. Download one page so that let's see, downloads, packaging, clients, thumbnail, so that it can just be an example thing. So all right, here's what we're going to work through with the idea. Hold on, kind of want to go to ChatGPT. Let's see, GPT. Suggest titles for my next video. Okay. So it's going to be how to be consistent in the gym as an entrepreneur. Okay. So the first thing I do is that. So this is just literally the basic idea. How to be consistent with the gym as an entrepreneur. So now we think, all right, what's the main topic of the video? Who's it for? What pain points or problems are they facing right now? What outcome do they want? So I'm going to answer all these questions to my GPT. What's the topic of the video? 1, how to get consistent with the gym as an entrepreneur. 2, who it's for. It's for skinny entrepreneurs that want to get jacked. Or, yeah. 3, what pain or problem are they facing right now? Feeling skinny, not having enough time to work out, feeling weak, maybe. Feeling not big enough, not having enough time to work out, not being able to be consistent at working out and going to the gym. What result or outcome do they want? They want to get jacked. And I don't usually use this. I do sometimes, but it's not very often. What I am using this for, I feel like my camera's fucking blurry, dude. What I am using this for, though, whatever. I don't give a fuck. No, I do give a fuck. What I am using this for is so you can follow this process as well. Because my brain just tells me titles. I know yours does not do the same. So if you're trying to get value out of this video, it should probably show you in a way where you can do it too. They want to get jacked. Okay, yeah. What outcome do they want? They want to get jacked. They want to be able to work out consistently without it taking up their time or hurting their business or other goals. What's the unique angle, solution, or insight in the video? I have no idea. I'm not sure yet. I haven't made it. Any relevant credentials or authority you bring to the table? I'm jacked and an entrepreneur. All right, brother. Based on that, you're speaking to skinny, time-strapped founders who want to finally build muscle without sacrificing their hustle. That is funny. Do you want to build muscle without sacrificing your hustle? You're the proof. Let's make them feel seen, call out their pain, and give them hope. Here's 10 click-driven titles that are in different styles. Sweet. All right. How jacked entrepreneurs actually stay consistent in the gym. The gym strategy that made me a jacked entrepreneur. How to build muscle without losing time as an entrepreneur. This is why you can't stay consistent. Sorry, I know that may be unusual for you. It's not unusual for me. Skinny founders. Yeah, that is not how someone would want to identify. Jacked CEO. My simple system to never miss a workout. Why most entrepreneurs stay weak and how to fix it. How I got jacked without sacrificing my business. The real reason, okay. Make it more about getting consistent. Why you can't stay consistent in the gym. It's not bad. Consistency code? Nope. Can't stay consistent at the gym? Nope. How I train 5 times a week without killing my business. That's what I'm talking about. All right. I don't know how many times he trains a week. I'm gonna put it at 6, and then Felix, you can change this to whatever you want. How I train 6 times a week without killing my business. Okay, this is gonna get fucking nice. So that's basically what I do. What you can do is like answer these questions. This GPT is free. I'll put it in the description. Well, in the description, you'll get the link to this, and then you can join, and then it's in the classroom here, KaiGPT. But yeah. All right. So that's what I need from that. That's what I need from that. All right. Now, I'm going to try a few different variations. I'll remove the background from this one, and then from this one. Bro, what the fuck? I didn't want it to... It's funny because of the sync. All right, whatever. Wait. All right. Let me try to remove the background. There we go. And Magic edit. Legs. Can you add some legs? Maybe. Dude. Not helpful. Oh my god. Whatever. Alright. What the fuck was that? Alright. Well, I'm gonna just have to go like that. Make it a little bit brighter, increase the clarity to an amount that's not unnatural. Because like when you look up close, it's like, all right, it's a little unnatural, but then from far away, that clarity and extra depth just makes it stand out more. You don't want to go like that though. Take down the highlights a bit, bring up the lights a bit. I don't know if that does anything. And fucking delete that. All right. Okay, now we got to think of some words to add. How I train 6 times a week without killing my business. Okay, I think I'm going to do stop being lazy. But the way I'm going to do that is going to be cool. Oh, I'm going to watch that. Okay, who's this guy? Dan, fucking entrepreneur, buy back your time. Dan Martell. At the time, download that thumbnail. Check this out. You can download the thumbnail. Add it into Canva. And here's what you can do. Basically, let's see. Grab text. So I'm going to do grab all text. And then gets them. Okay, obviously fucked that up a little bit. But now I can delete Dan here. Don't need Dan anymore. But we got this. Stop giving a fuck. But what I'm going to say instead of that, stop being lazy. All right, that's 138. I'm going to make these the same size. Stop being lazy, bruh. What do you think you're doing, bro? Oh my god. All right, so now I'm going to do effects. I think I'm going to put 2 effects on this. So there's that. And I'm going to put that on everything. But then you're thinking, how can you put 2 effects? Well, I'll tell you, dude. Chill. All right, copy, paste. Boom. Now there's 2 layers of everything. Effect number 2. Ooh, that actually doesn't look too bad. I was gonna do this. Because that doesn't look bad. But I do like the neon. Let's see what that would look like. That'd make the other layer basically pointless. Stop being lazy. All right. And then what if I remove the background? But be like that kinda. But duplicate it. But the layer behind, blur it. No, I'm a stupid head. All right. This layer, blur this layer. Blur, and just put it at like 15 probably. We'll try 20. It might look stupid. Yeah, it looks stupid. $15. Stop being lazy. I think this is kind of sick. I don't know how I feel about the background though, is the only thing. So let's see. I'm trying to move the fucking loom thing. All right, elements. I'm gonna look for. I like the wall behind him. Yeah, graphics. I don't know. But it just like wouldn't really work. It wouldn't. That is not what I was looking for. That's kind of sick. It's kind of sick. But I'm looking for something different. Stop being lazy. No, it looks good when he's like in the actual room. Maybe I should unblur his thing. All right. I just want to make sure he stands out. Stop being lazy. All right, 75, blur at 15. We'll try that. Gotta try the variations. You never know what's gonna look the best. Offset 75, blur 15, transparency 100. Huh, what about the highest offset? Yeah, I like the highest offset, honestly. Stop being lazy. And I don't think this would look good in any other color. Nah. Okay, so that's like tough advice kind of stuff. Another thing you can try, I think I might just tell him to split test this. We're gonna see how it looks. Another thing you could try is some kind of specific advice. I just don't know what's actually inside of the video, and so that's where I'm lacking here. Where like an example of like specific advice would be, you know, stop eating breakfast. And then that works because it's like interesting. I feel like this kind of thing would work on entrepreneurs though. One thing I do feel is that this looks way better. Stop being lazy. Okay. Try 160. Just 60. 160. And I think the lazy is fine. But yeah, I would say this is going to be the best thumbnail. Stop being lazy. Alright, let's go. Yeah. All right. That is the first thumbnail. I'm going to go ahead and send that over to him. And I also got to bring some stuff for my girlfriend at work. And then we're coming back to make Alistair's thumbnail. All right. See you in a sec. We've taken care of Felix. Now it's time to take care of Alistair. So Alistair says, I help adults, not stupid babies still in diapers. Adonis gang members. Here is a link to a few things. My transformation pics, if those are necessary for context or thumbnail design, videos I've made for you to take screen grabs of. Basically remake the thumbnail. I guess I will basically remake the thumbnail exactly how you did it with a similar shot, with a similar still shot to the one you use. I guess this is how this works since you can't take a screen grab of the video I haven't even made yet, lol. A picture of a chicken drumstick. Hold on, what? All right, well, this is, eventually I was like, bitch, you can't have me come up with the video idea, because that's basically what he was asking. Don't worry, he's my friend. We can call him bitch. This is the video he's making. So, I booked a one-way ticket to Bali to build a business from scratch. All right. Cool. So I guess that's kind of like a story hook kind of thing that you would want. So make a wide ratio image of a handsome ginger man staring. Is Alistair's not a ginger, is he? He kind of is. Staring off into the sunset. Yep. All right. That's funny. The fuck? Fuck you, Notion. Fancy shroud. What the fuck does that mean? All right. Title. I booked a one-way ticket to... All right. The points are the value. And then you tie the value in with the story. All right. What points? Point 1. Why not build a business at home? Music picks back up. Ooh, that gave me text idea. I just need to add this text that popped into my brain. Leave everything behind. It's the start of a nice little story there. Open sauce. All right. That might turn into something, you know. You can't. Oh. And that's it. That's the thumbnail. All right, Alistair. Where would it be? Oh no, my computer doesn't do that. Okay. I gotta go like find the fucking screenshot shoulder. Fuck. Screenshot folder. Desktop. Pictures. Screenshots. There we go. I booked a. Yep. There you go, Alistair. All right. No, for real though. Let's look at. I don't need to know the whole video to know kind of the idea of what I'm gonna make. Let's see. And this is Alistair's channel. Allie. Let's go, Allie. These stupid skincare trends don't work. Like you blurred yourself out. It's such a bad thumb. Oh my god. Do it like how to make a perfect thumbnail is just do everything opposite of this. But anyway. So yeah, I'd like to be able to see the actual images. There we go. I'm trying to make it look all like mystical, Alistair. Can't be all goofy with a monkey. Which one is the monkey? Alright. Bro's too goofy. Broke. Dang, I want like the original picture of this. Because you fucked it all up. What is this? Oh. That was incredible. I hope this is okay that I post this. Yo, what? Ethan, that's not how you flex, dude. What are you doing? Alright. Ethan looks so bored. Can we go already? It's such low quality. I might have to download it. I'm gonna try to download it. Scanning for viruses. Can't scan for viruses. Download anyway. Really? Really? But you knew I was making this publicly. What a silly guy. All right. This is downloading. About halfway there. Dude, I might just use Felix for this image. Boom. We can just start watching this. Today I'm making 3 thumbnails for 3 different random people. No, I'm kidding. Okay, this one isn't bad either. I might have to convert that from HEIC file. I fucking hate that iPhones do that. I assume you have an iPhone. All right. And then this is what I'll do. There, I guess that's higher quality. I might actually Photoshop Ethan out of it, because I don't think he's the point of the video. Maybe he is. Oh, I like that one. You gotta get the right facial expression. I like when they're like laughing, kinda. There we go. There we go. It's taking forever to load. All right. So that might look good there. And this might be a big mistake, but I'm going to try to... Fuck. It's not what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to magic expand and see if this possibly does anything. It's most likely going to be like pretty not good. But we'll see. Yeah. It like doesn't know what to do. What? Generate new results. Come on. All right. That yeah, that's actually not bad. It's pretty bad. Like what the fuck is that? But besides that, you know, make this work. Nah, I don't think I can make that work. All right. Come back to this one. Okay. Thirds. We got thirds. I just want to make sure he's centered. All right. That's basically it. And then here. By Ethan. Sorry, Ethan. I had to do it. Damn. Canva is sick. That's actually sick. All right. That's awesome. Get out of here, Alistair. I wonder if like let's see. No. Get out of here, Ethan. That's so funny. Okay. No, I don't think so. Okay. It's Ethan popping up like a fucking ghost. All right. Leave everything behind. Even all the stuff that you want to keep. Shit, bro, that was deep. All right. Remove background. Let's see. There we go. We're going to make them a little bit brighter and mostly what I use to make people brighter is whites. I find that looks better than turning the whole brightness up. Clarity. Because, like, realistically, people are going to be seeing it at, like, a small size. People aren't going to be like, all right. Let's make him walk on water. But yeah, I just want to make him, like, pop, basically. Not look like Mr. Beastified, but, like, basically pop. Damn, make him fucking sunburn as shit. Alright. That's a little silly. What am I doing? What's happening? It's got some colors going on. I don't know what to do with them. He's a tad too red. Turn on the green a little bit. I think it's fine though. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. And I want to take the sharpness away from the background, but I don't want it to look unrealistic. And so I think I'll just take it down a little bit. Yeah, we don't need crazy clarity for the background. Put both of these at -10. And then I think vibrance, it might be nice. Turn up the pool. Damn, bro, I'm literally turning up the pool. You can make the pool any color. Make it look like lava. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Okay, leave everything behind. It doesn't look as good as I thought it would, unfortunately. Okay, I forgot. I'm using thumbnail Photoshop shortcuts on Canva. It's not how that works. Leave everything behind. You know, it might look better is not that. Start from 0. Start from 0. Starting from 0. Wish you could edit text without it being on the highest layer. There's got to be a way to do that. There, that actually looks pretty decent. So I am going to save page 4. I'm going to download that. And I'm gonna peep this out. Let's peep this out. Booked a one-way ticket. Okay, it's awkwardly high on the thumbnail. It's weirdly high. So I could literally just move everything down a little bit. But only like a little bit, because I don't like the sky. I like the pool more than the sky. Hold on. Okay, that's directly the middle. Which means Alistair should be tiny bit to the right. So then these go back to the middle. Boom. Alistair, my man, is in the middle. And I like how his head is like inside of the F and R. Starting from 0. That could even be a tiny bit bigger, I think. There we go. Starting from 0. It's a little counterintuitive because like it's got like a whole pool and like a nice area. So it's like, is that really from 0? I can't tell what's off about this. I think it's good. I booked a one-way ticket to Bali to build a business from scratch. That's a lot. Okay. I'm going to say, can you simplify this title for me? Give me a few options. I moved to Bali to start a business from nothing. Yeah, instead of I booked a one-way ticket to Bali, I moved to Bali to start a business. Okay, you could still say to build a business from scratch. I left everything behind to build a business in Bali. I think that one's decent. I'll just put I left everything behind to build a business in Bali. That one's not bad. I'm gonna send that to you. Where are you? I moved to Bali to start a business from nothing. Or to build a business from scratch? I think nothing looks better than scratch. So or build instead of start. But yeah. This is too long. Maybe you could say I booked a one-way ticket to Bali. That itself, and then booked a one-way ticket to Bali then started building. Building business from scratch, episode 1. Like, I booked a one-way ticket to Bali. This is what happened. That's what I'm kind of going for. But I booked a one-way ticket to Bali with $0. And with $0, but one great idea. That title is actually so fucking good. This actually slaps, though. All right. Yeah, that works. And then DM him the freaking thumbnail. All right. And bro, there's fucking military operations here. It's really annoying. All right. Alistair, done, son. Now moving on to William. So I'm going to make a video. Sorry. I'm going to make a, what the fuck am I going to do? I'm going to make a thumbnail and title for this. How community leaders build culture by going first. Yeah, that makes 0 sense. So, game of school.
Micah, thank you so much for being here. I saw you show up in the school community and you're
That was a great hook.
just basically just like you weren't there and then you're there and you're everywhere. So I'm very
okay. Let me go to Cortex. And then let's see. Claude. Sonnet 4 is out. Damn. Okay. Summarize this video for me. Use at no. How to make thumbnails for educational content full course and 300 title frameworks to suggest me 15 titles. All right, so it's going to summarize the video. Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. All right. I got to restart. Summarize this video for me. Forgot to paste the fucking video. Then make 300 title frameworks. No. Then make 15 titles based on the frameworks works and thumbnail course I sent you. Only reference the YouTube video. The title is for the YouTube video. Okay. Sometimes I suck at prompting. By going first. You gotta find a better way to say that. How community leaders build a culture. All right. Wow, what a unique title. I failed at building community culture. No, wait, what? I failed at building community until I learned this one thing. That's not bad. The secret to building community culture no one talks about. How to get ahead of 99% of community builders. Why most online communities fail and how to fix it. Okay, let's see. So this thumbnail style, it's definitely not great. The pictures are very random. Why is there a light bulb? Light bulb's not gonna get me to click. And so I don't want to copy this exact thing, but I could. It just probably, it just probably would look better with text instead of this weird image. So if I can magic grab this image and delete it, that would be great. No freaking way. All right. But I would love to be able to, like, all that should just be yellow. See if I can remove the background. Perfect. And yeah, like this being there, the game of school, like sure you can have the school logo, but there's really, it just adds too much. I guess it's recognizable for school community owners, but I don't think you need it. This is completely worthless. It just adds too much on the screen. Like nobody's going to be like, oh, there's a blue thing of a microphone. That shows that this is a podcast. And I want to watch a podcast, so I'm going to click on this. Like nobody's going to think of that. Yellow swirl background. I bet I can find this exact image. Come on, bruh. Yellow background. Well, didn't work out, unfortunately. Let's see. With the yellow background, I might delete the background. You did get a good picture of her. How community leaders build culture by going first. I do think I'm going to use something else. This isn't bad. Why vulnerability is the secret weapon to great community leaders. Leaders must be vulnerable first, share struggles first, and model the behavior they want to see. You don't need to be 100 yards ahead, just one step ahead. Become a leader. Like, what's the dream outcome though? It's to have great culture in a school community, to have a great community. Probably not just to like decrease churn and make more money, but how to create great culture in your school community. Great culture. Ooh, you know what I might try? Why do I have these open twice? Delac. The foot expert. Your toes can predict if you'll die early. So, muscle expert, the business expert, the community expert, or leadership expert. How to create great culture in your community. Let's see. You need to know this about creatine. I'm lying to you about this. Always look into someone's left eye. How to get ahead of 99% of communities. I kind of like this here. It doesn't fit in this one. I do like it here though. Leadership expert. Top 1% community owners do this. I might go with that. And then actually does look good, yellow. Low key. See, this just like doesn't make sense without context. Always go first. It's like in what? Open sauce. Too wide. Open sands. I don't like it. This is not enough. Poppins. Ah, I like that. But the thing about the text with this light ass background is exactly what you would think. The secret to authentic culture. Stop doing this. It's killing your conversations. All right, stop doing this. It's killing your culture. Uh, yeah, that doesn't look good. Not at all. Okay. All right, what I'm doing here is trying to turn a framework into something that's more specific. So, Williams color, that's Williams thing. Game of school. Always say this first. All right. Oh, that works. Do you think looked better, a bit brighter? I was like FF000. No, FFF000. Always say this first. Then the highlight's a bit too much on her face. What if, all right, I actually got to go work out with my homie Ian. But, what if that? Nah. Always say this first. Okay. I know it's stupid simple, but that's what works. So I get wanting to do, I could throw in the, let me go to, let's see, editing stuff, PP images. It's not what you think. Scroll to the bottom. Ah, shit, it is what you think. Don't think of that. It's Thanos. Don't worry. It's nothing weird. Okay. Where's school? I have school. There's school. Bro. Literally. Background remover, eraser, magic grab. I want to grab this thing. Brush size, very small. Yeah, let's try to grab it. Now I can just delete it. Boom. School, we can make that a little bit brighter because the school logo is dark as fuck. Increase the vibrance so it doesn't look stupid. Kind of fucking look stupid, bro. All right, maybe not that bright. No, you see, it just adds too much complexity. The viewer can only focus on so much. So, leadership expert, top 1% community owners do this to create culture. Always say this first. Honestly, I think it's not bad. It's not bad. And it's very simple. It's stupid simple. So you can copy it. Black background. Just clarify the image of the guest. Say something specific. Model after Diary of CEO. This guy crushes it. And yeah, hell yeah. William, you're awesome. And yeah, I hope you like the thumbnail. If not, just use it. Trust me. See if it works. And yeah, we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.